Hello, welcome to this update for Hurricane Helene. So we'll be mainly looking at Helene in this video. We'll make another video for Tropical Storm Isaac that might affect the Azores in Europe. So if you're watching from there, stay tuned. And at the end of this video, we'll talk a little bit more about the Caribbean. So let's see. There's still Hurricane Helene there. So it's now category 2, recently upgraded. Let's read the impacts expected today. So in terms of like the wind field is already affecting a big portion of Florida. Tropical storm warning still in Cuba. Hurricane warnings there in Florida. Hurricane watches central Florida there, and the hurricane warnings, and tropical storm warnings all the way to South Carolina. So please stay safe there. Let's see, I still expect it to be a category 3 major hurricane at landfall. And here the inland warnings, the tropical storm warnings go all the way to Tennessee, like all the way to North Carolina, the tropical storm warnings, hurricane warnings all the way to central Georgia. So please stay safe there with this. Let's see, there's still the storm surge warnings there in most of the Florida coast, so please stay safe from the storm surge. And this is a critical thing because they upgraded it yesterday night to 20 feet of storm surge, 15 to 20 feet parts of the Big Bend and Florida Panhandle. So 10 to 15 feet near between Apalachicola and Carabel, 6 to 10 feet between Indian Pass and Apalachicola, and like 3 to 5 feet there, and 1 to 3 feet. So that's 1 to 3 feet still in the Keys, 3 to 5 feet in southwestern Florida, 4 to 7 feet there, and let's see, 5 to 8 feet near Tampa, Longboat Key, and 8 to 12 feet near Unclosed River all the way to Chalahassawitza, and 10 to 15 feet all the way to Swan River from Chalahassawitza, and 15 to 20 feet of storm surge above sea level between Swan River and Carabel. So this is potentially some catastrophic storm surge, very life-threatening, very dangerous to everything, to life, to property. So if you haven't evacuated, please stay safe. And I think, at least in those areas, that I hope everyone has evacuated, because 20 feet of storm surge plus the winds of a Cat 3, that's no joke. It's a serious storm, so please stay safe. It will make landfall like this evening, some say tonight. I'll check the forecast in a second. But if you leave now, there's still time to escape, but please don't leave like when it's about to come in, because it's more dangerous being outside than inside. So if you are still there, stay put, please stay safe. So let's see what they say here. Catastrophic and deadly storm surge is likely along parts of Florida Big Bend coast, where inundation could reach as high as 20 feet above ground level, along with destructive waves. Also danger life-threatening storm surge along the remainder of the west coast of Florida Peninsula. Residents in those areas should follow advice given by local officials and evacuate if told to do so. Potentially catastrophic hurricane force winds are expected within the eye of Hurricane Helene, when it makes landfall in Florida Big Bend region this evening. Preparations to protect life and property should be rushed to completion. Damaging life-threatening hurricane force winds, especially in gusts, will penetrate over inland portions of northern Florida, southern Georgia, later today and tonight, where hurricane warnings are in effect. Strong wind gusts are also likely further northern portions of northern Georgia and the Carolinas, particularly over high terrain of the southern Appalachians. Catastrophic and life-threatening flash and urban flooding, including numerous significant landslides expected across portions of southern Appalachians through Friday, and it's likely through northwest and northern Florida and southeastern U.S. through Friday. A widespread significant river flooding, isolated major river flooding is also likely, so please stay safe there. The rainfall potential still shows like some 12 to 16 feet, 16 inches of rain there, parts of North Carolina and Georgia, so 12 to 16 inches and 8 to 12 inches in all the areas there. Florida is still at like 6 to 12 inches possible in some areas, so please be careful. because this might fall in a very short time and cause a lot of flooding. For example, on the flash flooding, we have a very big high risk. So this is day one today, a high risk of flash flooding all the way from Florida to North Carolina. So potentially some deadly catastrophic flooding can occur there. 75% chance or greater exceeding flash flood guidance. So please stay safe. This is very serious, life-threatening. So please stay safe from that flash flooding. Tomorrow through Friday, we have still a moderate part of North Carolina and Southern Virginia, marginal Florida, and a slight all the way to Missouri. And Sunday, still a marginal there. So please stay safe. This is very, very dangerous. Here are the key messages in Spanish. If you don't understand English, I recommend you read them. The link is in the description. You can also pause the video. And let's see, shows around Thursday 2 p.m. Alright, some tropical storm force winds there in the Florida Panhandle. Alright, at 2 p.m. today. The wind speed probability is of course more than 100% with this tropical storm. Hurricane also 100% there, where it will make landfall, and 58 miles per hour, also very high. So please stay safe. And let's see here. So the potential storm surge still shows that major storm surge, the red is more than 9 feet. So this will probably be 20 feet above the ground, 15 feet in many areas, 20 to 15 feet. So please stay safe there. This is no joke. Some storm surge in southwestern Florida, but only like 1 to 6 feet, especially like Tampa, like 6 to 8 feet possible, like 6 to 9 feet in some areas in red. So please be careful. This is already occurring. And here's the satellite imagery. It's very big there and strengthening. So let's see. The path generally takes this in that direction. Some models show a little bit further east, the eye, and some show a little bit further west, but generally they're in the panhandle. So please stay safe there. Let's see. The intensity is a Cat 2. You might reach Cat 3. So only some models, a model or two, shows Cat 3, but it's a Cat 2 and will likely reach Cat 3, but not expecting anything higher than that. But we never know. We saw what happened last year with Hurricane Otis on the Pacific, but I don't think this will be like that. I think it'll be just like a Cat 3. Or so yeah, stay safe. Let's see. There's the high risk I showed you, so please stay safe. The moderate tomorrow and the slight. Sunday still a marginal. Monday there's still a marginal risk there. So day 3 is actually I think Saturday. So Saturday a marginal, Sunday still a marginal, and next Monday still a marginal there. So please stay safe. Some catastrophic flash flooding. The rainfall today they have more than like 7 inches in the Florida Panhandle, more than 7 to 10 inches there in the Appalachians and parts of North Carolina. So please stay safe. More than 5 inches for western South Carolina, Georgia. Please stay safe. Tomorrow still a lot there, especially near Tennessee and Arkansas, Missouri. And for Saturday still some more there, and later a little bit of rain continues there, so please stay safe. Day 1 through 7 shows almost to 15 inches there from this, so please stay safe. And let's see, there's a lot of rainfall discussions there for the flooding already occurring. There's already a lot of heavy rainfall occurring, so I'll leave the link to the site here so you can check the discussions too. So in terms of tornadoes, we have like a bunch of tornado watches all the way from southern Florida to South Carolina. So let's see, these all the tornado watches. This might expire soon and they might post other ones later. So I'll put a link to the site here as well. So it shows there southern Florida, likelihood high of tornadoes, but low of severe tornadoes. And let's see, so please stay safe. There's the other tornado watch through Georgia, South Carolina. Very high likelihood of some tornadoes, but severe tornadoes low. And let's see this other tornado watch through northern central Florida. So please stay safe. There's the massive scale discussions. They also announce here the probabilities of new tornado watches, local risk of tornado. So please stay safe. And they have other discussions if you want to read through. The link is on the description. So today the enhanced risk there and the slight risk all the way from Florida to North Carolina, the enhanced risk from Florida to North Carolina as well. So please stay safe. The marginal from Florida to North Carolina. Tornado, 10% tornado. That's a very high probability of tornadoes there. Please stay safe. Have multiple ways to receive warnings and everything. And hunker down. Stay safe from the tornadoes. Wind just 5% and hail 0%. So several tornadoes expected today into tonight across coastal southeast associated with Hurricane Helene. The greatest threat is expected across parts of Florida and to southeastern Georgia, the Midlands, low countries, South Carolina, southern North Carolina. So please stay safe there. Tomorrow still an enhanced risk. Tomorrow's North and South Carolina and a slight. So please stay safe. Wind less than 5%. Hail less than 5%, and still a 10% chance of tornadoes tomorrow, and 5% from South Carolina to Virginia, and 2% from South Carolina to Delaware. So please be careful in that 10%. Tornadoes will be most likely during the morning and remain possible in the afternoon on Friday across parts of the Carolinas, southern Virginia associated with tropical cyclone Helene. So please stay safe there. Day 3 is just some general storms. So let's see. I like to mention everything that's happening. So I also showed some elevated fire threat from like Wyoming to Montana, parts of the Dakotas. So be aware. And let's see the tornado watches. So please stay safe. And the Colorado State University has a 15% tornado chance there too. The 2% and the 5 and 10%. So please stay safe there. Let's see here. There's the significant tornado parameter from the HUR. So let's see, this just the ingredients in the atmosphere that make favorable for tornadoes. But considering this is a tropical cyclone, these tornadoes spawn a little bit differently from like the supercells in spring. There's like most are water spouts, but there are also supercells accompanying the rain bands. So they show some higher parameters right this morning to this afternoon across Florida there. And then let's see, because this is low, it shows higher parameters there near South Carolina, Georgia too, some higher parameters later today. So please stay safe, especially later tonight shows more high parameters in Georgia, South Carolina, still in Florida. So please stay safe with this tornado potential. And let's see, and this is now. So yeah, stay safe. And here are all the warnings. There are a bunch of tornado warnings in Georgia, right? So South Carolina, a tornado warning. Georgia, this is now as I speak, but of course when you watch this video this will be different. But they already have a bunch of flash flood warnings everywhere, from Florida to South Carolina. So a bunch of flash flood warnings and tornado warnings, and they have all the information here, what you need to do and everything. So please check this site on the description and have a radio and everything to stay safe from these tornadoes. So let's see here. There's the GFS shows there, that then it goes, makes landfall 9:59, maybe category 3. There's also the HWARF. It shows there, it already shows 9:52, then the HWARF makes landfall as a 9:35, category 5. So the HWARF still a little bit strong. There's the H1, it shows a 9:50 already and makes landfall as a 9:39, category 4 or category 5. And then there's the HEFS A, it goes there, wait, yes, and it makes landfall as a 9:48, category 4. So please stay safe. There's also the HEFS B, it shows there, goes, wait, makes landfall as a 9:48 too. So please stay safe. This is a very dangerous system. Please stay safe. There's the rainfall accumulation here. let's see first some short range models. The HER shows from today to Saturday some 7 inches in Panama City, some 4 inches in Tallahassee, 5 inches in Florida, 6 inches, and then for like those hills of North Carolina to more than 12 inches, 13 inches southern Appalachian. So this could cause some catastrophic landslides too, like they mentioned. So please be careful. It's more than 4 or 5 inches for South Carolina. So please stay safe. There's the European model. If I put this until Sunday, it has more than 7 inches in the Appalachian, like 6 inches throughout Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, 4 inches, and then Florida like some 5 inches, but you'll definitely be more than this. Like the GFS only shows 3 inches, so don't trust this. But let's see. For example, the NAM shows like 6 to 8 inches. The NAM has around some 8 inches there. Let's see, especially in North Carolina, the NAM has like 14 inches there, so some catastrophic flooding. Be careful for South Carolina, close to 9 inches, 6 inches in Atlanta, so please be aware. The icon has there North Carolina to some 9 to 11 inches, has a lot in Florida, so please stay safe. And let's see, so this is projected to be a category 3 with 120 mile per hour sustained winds. So if the sustained winds will be 120, the gusts might be close to 130 miles per hour or something, if this is that strength, because we still don't have complete certainty if it will be cat 3 or not, but most likely it will. So the icon shows like, let's see, the icon shows like very strong. It shows like some 140 mile per hour gusts, but if it's a cat 3, this totally possible. 140, 141 mile per hour gusts, 105 mile per hour gusts, all through the Big Bend in all that area. Some very high gusts, 140, 128 mile per hour gusts, and all the way to Central Florida expect gusty winds like 50 mile per hour, 65 mile per hour, 58, 60. Just southern Florida like 41 mile per hour, 30 mile per hour. But please be careful. Southern Georgia, as this moves into southern Georgia, it keeps some very strong winds, potentially more than 100 mile per hour in southern Georgia as well. Then it goes to South Carolina, some very high gusts in South Carolina as well. And then in the Appalachians there, some very high gusts for North Carolina, Tennessee, all the way into Kentucky, some very high gusts. So please stay safe. This is the icon. The Europeans also show like some very high gusts for the Appalachians, Kentucky, Virginia, and when it makes landfall, the European model shows like some 119, 122 mile per hour gusts as it makes landfall, mainly on the eastern side, but the western side some high gusts too. So please stay safe. Some hurricane force winds through Georgia too, and then the GFS has a similar thing, that the very high gusts continue there, and even later into Indiana, Ohio, late Friday might have some gusty winds. And then at landfall, the GFS has like, alright, some very high winds near the west coast there, and then let's see, yes, close to like 100 miles per hour landfall, but like only 91 miles per hour, so the GFS is kind of weak. But the HER, let's see, it shows like as it makes landfall, some spots might get close to 111 mile per hour gusts, so it's not that strong according to the HER, but it's still showing some very strong gusts too. Like when it's offshore, it shows like some 112 mile per hour gusts, but shows like some 111 mile per hour gusts at landfall, and then shows some very high gusts all throughout Florida. And then this goes there, some very high gusts into Georgia. Please stay safe there, and into South North Carolina and the other areas there. So please stay safe. Potentially some high gusts Saturday still, like parts of Illinois, Missouri, and let's see, maybe a high gust or two but some moderate gusts near Maryland, Pennsylvania, but then it kind of dissipates. But it does show like Saturday, some 35-mile-per-hour gusts near New York, but nothing crazy. And then the NAM, I think it's a little bit stronger. Let's see. So the NAM has some like 117, 122 mile per hour gust landfall, 118. So please stay safe there. This will be a very dangerous system. Flooding, damaging winds, and flash and urban flooding and storm surge especially. So please stay safe there. And let's see here. So they have all the warnings there, the tropical storm warnings, flood watches, all the way to Virginia, and the hurricane warnings, tropical weather statements. Expect dangerous rip currents throughout the Gulf too and the East Coast because of this, and high surf advisories, warnings, and everything. So I'll put the link to the National Weather Service there too. So please stay safe with the system, with the tornadoes, the flooding, the damaging winds and everything. And please stay safe and check the links in the description for updates throughout the day. Bye. And for the rest of the Atlantic, we still have this area at 80 and 90% chance of development, and we have Tropical Storm Isaac that will make a more specific video on that soon. And there's still that very heavy rain in Mexico because of that storm there that we want to give an update. So I think it's better we make another video that dedicated to like Central America and the Caribbean, and then another one about Isaac. So stay tuned here if you're watching from those areas. We will make those videos soon. And please stay safe from Helene there and warn others.